How inflation quietly changes our lives. Hello everyone, welcome to the Universe Ad channel. Inflation rarely announces itself. It slips into daily routines and reshapes them without asking permission. Prices change in small increments, subtle enough to ignore at first, familiar enough to accept. A routine grocery trip begins to feel slightly heavier, not in bags but in thought. Choices shift quietly as certain items stay on shelves a little longer. Receipts grow longer while baskets remain the same size. Habits adapt before awareness does. Coffee becomes a calculation rather than a comfort. Eating out turns into an occasional reward instead of routine relief. Small pleasures ask bigger questions. Budgets stretch without expanding. Savings feel less secure even when untouched. Money buys less time, less ease, less margin. Wages move slower than costs. The gap widens patiently. Financial plans lose accuracy over time. Future projections blur. Certainty dissolves into adjustment. Conversations around money become shorter. Stress hides behind jokes. Anxiety becomes normalized. People blame themselves before systems. Discipline replaces spontaneity. Spending becomes defensive. Impulse gives way to restraint. Restraint feels responsible, yet exhausting. Inflation taxes patience more than income. Long-term goals feel further away. Short-term survival gains priority. Dreams are postponed quietly. Ambitions become conditional. Families renegotiate expectations. Education costs weigh heavier on decisions. Healthcare choices feel sharper. Maintenance replaces improvement. Repair replaces replacement. Time becomes a bargaining chip. People trade comfort for control. Quality yields to affordability. Durability matters more than design. Brand loyalty fades. Comparison increases pressure. Social life contracts subtly. Celebrations become simpler. Gifts become symbolic. Generosity feels riskier. Community support gains importance. Informal sharing grows quietly. Side incomes become common conversation. Rest becomes less affordable. Burnout blends into productivity. Leisure feels undeserved. Inflation changes how success is measured. Stability replaces growth as the goal. Security becomes the new ambition. People redefine enough. Minimalism shifts from choice to necessity. Consumption slows unevenly. Inequality becomes more visible. Those with assets adapt faster. Those without margins feel trapped. Trust in systems weakens gradually. Institutions feel distant. Advice feels outdated. Risk tolerance declines. Innovation slows at the personal level. Creativity redirects toward efficiency. Households become strategic units. Planning replaces spontaneity. Inflation teaches discipline without consent. It reshapes priorities without debate. It influences behavior without explanation. The change feels personal but is collective. Silence surrounds the process. Complaints feel repetitive. Acceptance arrives reluctantly. People adjust because they must. Normal shifts quietly. What once felt temporary feels permanent. Resilience becomes habitual. Hope recalibrates. Expectations lower gently. Progress is measured differently. Survival becomes competence. Adaptation becomes strength. Inflation does not shout, it persists. It changes life by altering choices. The quiet impact lasts longer than headlines. Understanding comes slowly. Awareness follows experience. Reflection reveals the pattern. Inflation reshapes lives one decision at a time. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe and like so you can follow other inspirational stories.